Excuse me, sir, do you need any help? Does he need any help?
No, he doesn't need any help, so it's fine.
Well, to deal with people like you?
Sorry?
People like you? Yeah.
He's been stopped.
Well, you're involved in a large, huge corporation that is enforcing some of the most draconian, fascistic laws. I am, yeah. You know, so these people need help. It's 3 against 1, the poor guy. Just to making sure that you're behaving yourselves, because someone has to make sure that you do.
It's all being recorded, so it doesn't really make a lot of difference.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he might want some help.
While you're in the station.
Excuse me. Stand back from me. Stand back from me. I'm exempt. You stand back. You stand back. You must stay away. I'm the COVID marshal. You'll be punished if you get close to me. That's right. You need to be careful. Correct. Correct. Okay. You need to stand back. I understand. You need to stand back. You behave yourself, otherwise you'll be punished. The rules apply to you just like they do to everyone else. You understand that?
For what, sir?
For coming too close to me.
I'm not coming close to you, sir.
You were close to me just before. Stay away. I wanted to ask you, many of the.
We've never met you.
Oh, I'm Danny. I run a YouTube channel, and I've got a lot of viewers who are very interested in getting some answers from you guys. And many of the people that view my YouTube channel are very frightened of you, and I am as well. And the reason why we're frightened of you is because so many of you that I've asked already, and so many police officers that I come up to, don't seem to be able to give any answer to the question, maybe you can, of what would you not do if it was part of your job? Is there anywhere you would draw the line? Because at the moment you are being asked to separate us from our parents, from our friends, fine us, get us put in prison, and this is just the beginning, I think, right? So is there any way you can reassure the viewers that there is a line that you draw? Because at the moment you are paid and trained to enforce the law no matter what it is.
The question itself is quite subjective, though, isn't it? Don't you think?
What do you mean subjective?
Well, because there's so many different variables in that answer. I would suggest, if you want answers, speak to the Met press officer.
No, but I want answers from you. I mean, is there anything you wouldn't do for money?
That's a ridiculous question.
Well, no, go and tell me. If you were told to do it as an order, where would you say no? If it became law,
I can't answer.
I mean, is there a fundamental difference between, let's say, you and a Chinese police officer?
I can't answer that question.
Why? Oh, so you don't? You see, it's possible there isn't.
I'm just saying to you that I'm not going to answer that question.
Okay, fair enough. What about you? Is there a difference between you and someone who works for the Russian police service?
Yeah, because I'm a British police officer. So
yeah, but is there any
fun?
fun?
That yourself. But in regards to your other question,
yes,
as my colleague rightfully said,
yes, there
are avenues for you to get answers and your viewers to get answers.
Yeah.
So I suggest that we go down that avenue.
Why? I want to. You're meant to be in service of us. You should be answering these answers.
I'm in your service, sir. So if you've got a crime to report, I'll happily take that report from you right now if you need my help.
What about all the crimes that are being committed? The crimes that are being committed by politicians. How come they're not being arrested?
Sorry, sir.
How come? What about the crimes of politicians? The corruption, the lies, the deceit, the dodgy deals. How come you don't seem to be arresting any of them? What's going on there?
I suggest what you need to do is go speak to the press officer and
sure
you'll get the right answers, the answers that you need, sir.
Right.
Okay? Because you're not going to get the answers that you're looking
from
for
here.
Right here.
No.
Okay?
And you would you say the same?
I've got no opinion, sir.
You've got no opinions? Right, are you paid not to have opinions?
Not right now,
no. No? Okay, fine. Okay. Hi guys.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. And I'm also part of a growing group of people who are very, very concerned and very frightened of you.
Oh.
Yeah, very, very. Yeah, I'm personally. I know. I'll explain to you why. I'm frightened of you because you are signed up to an organisation that will basically have been trained to obey orders, no matter what those orders are. And in the last 6 months, you have been asked to interfere with our personal life in such a draconian way, right. Yeah, by a very, very dodgy group of people who get into power up the greasy pole, right?
Okay.
You've been asked to do that, and you are all trained to just follow orders no matter what. So my question for you is, how can you allay our concerns as civilians that there is a limit to what you're being asked to do?
I personally haven't been given any orders to interfere in anybody's personal life.
Yes, you have. What do you think the coronavirus rules are?
Right,
regulations are?
Okay.
I mean, they are the most huge imposition into people's lives, including not allowing me to go around and see my father. So, what can you do to allay our fears?
Just got a call
Oh, okay.
at the moment.
Yeah, no problem. What about you, sir?
So,
What can you do to allay the fears of the people that you guys, that you are basically trained to obey any orders you get, no matter what, aren't you?
Well, within reason.
Well, yeah. Now you.
I can't be told to arrest someone. It's my decision.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying that, in other words, what I'm saying is that the law itself can be a problem. Let's, for example, if you were in China or in Russia or South or North Korea, yeah, the law would allow you to do all sorts of things. I understand, and I'm asking you, there are many people who are very frightened about the police, and I'm one of them. Very frightened
that's
of you.
a shame, sir.
Well, it
We're
is
here
a shame.
to protect people, aren't we?
Well, are you?
Yes.
Are you? Is that what the coronavirus rules do?
Well,
Are they designed to protect people?
I'm not a scientist, sir, so
Oh,
I wouldn't be able
exactly.
to tell you, but
Well-
the laws are put in place to protect people, aren't they?
Right,
most of
are
the
they?
time? Yes.
Really? Is that what you think?
I
To
think that,
protect
yeah.
which people?
That's why I'm a police officer.
To protect which people?
Have a good day, sir.
Have a good day. I mean, I presume you think that the current laws are completely acceptable. They're okay. You don't feel uncomfortable policing them, right? Okay. Where would you draw the line, if anywhere, if the law became such that you'd say, no, that I'm not prepared to do?
It's not our job to create the laws.
It's not your job to create. I understand that, but what I'm saying is that makes you guys very dangerous. You're a dangerous bunch. All police, right, are very dangerous, because basically you are a tool of the government, yeah? And we know governments around the world are full of corrupt people, right? And you will do whatever they tell you to do, which makes you very dangerous. Do you understand? You're like robots.
We police by consent.
Yes, I understand, but what does that even mean?
I mean,
Because I don't consent to the COVID rules, for example.
the majority of people do.
Do they?
Well, that's
Really?
The Parliament is an elected body, right?
Right,
And they put in these rules.
right. Well, they didn't actually. They didn't at the beginning. But that doesn't mean. But police by consent means absolutely nothing. It's just nonsense.
We go
You-
by the guidelines that are set to us by the
I
government.
understand. I
If
guess
they
what
have
I'm
any
what I'm
issues with
afraid
it,
of.
then
What
that's
no, but what I'm
their
saying is what my viewers and myself are afraid of is that there is nowhere line that you would draw, and you will follow orders no matter what they are if they're in
I'm
law.
sure if there was an officer was asked to do something they weren't comfortable with, they'd raise it in the appropriate manner if they had any concerns.
No, but I'm saying in general, none of you seem to be. Okay, fine, no problem.